I'm live. I'm live. Hello.
Sorry, I can't. Like, he didn't know that my hand was on there and everything, and I do believe that because he didn't.
I'm live. That's what I'm doing right now. My hair, I used a curling iron like 4 days ago, 3 days ago, and it's still a little bit curled. Well, mostly just right here. It's really dirty. I need to shampoo my hair.
No, not hitting me bad, but hitting me at all. He's not hitting me. But
I need to shampoo my hair. Hi, I'm going live a little bit earlier. This is kind of like that last day that I went live. And a lot of people showed up. I'm being very lazy this morning. It's actually kind of not true. I woke up and I did a job interview looking like this. I don't know why I apply for new jobs. I guess maybe I think that somebody's going to pay me like $50,000 a year. They don't offer that. Because I really love my job and I make pretty good money doing my job. But I could make more money. So, yeah. And this one I did, this was some kind of random job. Like they reached out to me. And I actually do have a lot of good experience for this job, which is wild. But I don't know. I really love my job currently. I really do love my job currently. And I've been there so long that it's like, I feel like this loyalty to them because I've been there for almost 2 years now. And I have an incredible amount of autonomy at my job. And that's one thing I absolutely love that not many other places are going to be able to offer. I'm almost positive of it. So, hi, it's me again. Margaret. We're going to talk about Aquarius. It's October. Hello, it's October. It's spooky time. I love it. I want to give a shout out to Deborah Harris. She is my #1 interacting subscriber for this month. Did y'all check out the post that I made for this big ass canvas? If you haven't, go to the communities tab and look at the posts. Go to my channel, go to communities tab, look at the post, and then vote. Vote which goddess you want me to paint, because one lucky subscriber is going to get this painting sent to them by me for free. Hello, Devaya. How are you? Happy October. Happy October. It's exciting times. This is my most favorite month to read tarot. I remember when I first moved here and I was like homeless and I would sit downtown in October and read tarot on the street. It was so much fun. It was like 2020, so no businesses were open. So nobody was really there to tell me like, you can't be here. But yeah, I sat there without a mask. I mean, I had a mask just in case if other people wanted me to wear a mask, but I would respect other people's wishes, but I do not like the mask agenda. Do not like the mask agenda. I felt so bad for the dogs that had to see all the people with no faces, their faces covered up. Like these poor dogs and the babies, you know, they can't see a smile. That's gotta be traumatizing psychologically. So, okay. So we're going to talk about Aquarius. We're going to talk about Aquarius and October and today and Halloween. Let's see what cards come up. Let's see who is thinking about Aquarius. Who is thinking about Aquarius right now? My cats are not thinking about me. They're thinking about food. Who is thinking about Aquarius? Who is thinking about Aquarius? Knight of Wands reverse. Kind of wanted to come out. The Fool. Knight of Wands reversed still. And Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so a Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy, but also just kind of like someone you left because they didn't do anything for you. Somebody that Aquarius left because they were kind of wasting their time, you know? They were stringing Aquarius along. I hate that. I hate that. That's who's thinking about Aquarius. I mean, it looks kind of like they're thinking about Aquarius because Aquarius is doing something new, something exciting. They're starting a new chapter, a new book, a new adventure. Death reversed, the Sun reversed, 10 of Cups reversed, 3 of Cups reversed. Yeah. Oh, this person is thinking about Aquarius because they love Aquarius. I mean, if they loved Aquarius, they would treat Aquarius correctly. Am I right? I'm right. So maybe they think that they love Aquarius, but maybe they don't know what love is. Because they definitely think that they love Aquarius. I mean, they may love Aquarius, but they may not. Look at all the damn cat hair. You'll see that? I was about to rub my eye with that. I live with cat hair. That's kind of like a little bit of a debate with me. Can people just be really toxic and lived and grown up in a toxic situation so they don't really know how to actually love? Or is it just that they don't really know what love is? Deborah, hi, how are you? But that's like kind of like my question. Like, do they just really not know what love is? Or do they just not know how to be nice because they lived with toxicity, or they never grew up with love, like they were never hugged? I grew up without a lot of love. I'm a pretty good case study because I know all about me and I know all about my life, and I've had a lot of experiences. Like my mom's side, when I lived with my mom and I would visit my dad, like my mom, absolute hell. Absolute hell. Horrible. I think about it as an adult and I'm just like, oh my God, I cannot believe that a child was in this situation. Like when I was a kid, I was kind of like, I love my mom. You know, kids are resilient. There are people who grew up without true love. Absolutely. Yeah. But do you think that they know how to love? Do they know how to love because they grew up without it? Or do they think that possibly more along the lines of like possessing a person constitutes love? Like maybe do they not know how to give love? I guess that's my question. If you grew up without true love, do you know how to, as an adult, give love? Okay, some of them learn, some of them don't. That seems fair. That seems fair. I had a lot of love from my dad though. So I was pretty lucky. I mean, I only got to see him like once a month for, 2 days, 1 week in a month, if that. But I did get to see him. And before CPS removed me from my mom's house, my granny was really sweet to me. She loved me. Once CPS removed me from my mom's house, my granny disowned me, which that was like a knife in my heart. Vivian, oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in so long. Hi. Okay. but it's not unconditional. Okay. So that's the discussion that we're having right now, because the person who is thinking about Aquarius has this Ace of Cups feeling about Aquarius. Okay. They have this Ace of Cups feeling like they love Aquarius. They don't want whatever just ended or whatever has ended, they don't want it to end. But also, they don't really know how to actually love Aquarius. And that's why Aquarius has separated themselves. I mean, when I see this card, this tells me there's a lot of disharmony, disharmonious family interactions. There's not a party. There's someone who is kind of selfish, someone who is kind of clingy and stands in the way of Aquarius and possibly this other person even too. Like they kind of want Aquarius to just be all about them. They can't really let Aquarius go out and experience other people and be confident in the love that they're going to come back. You know? Thank you, Vivian. I haven't seen you in so long. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you're sneaking a watch. Don't get caught. Don't get in trouble because the holidays are coming up. But also, I did do a reading where Aquarius is going to have a really big breakthrough in the next week. So, you know, you do you. You do you, boo. But the person who's thinking about Aquarius, they're very sad. They're very sad. They think that they love Aquarius. And they very well might love Aquarius. Let's see. Does this person who is thinking about Aquarius, how do they feel about themselves? Oh, wow. They think that they are the King of Pentacles. They think that they're the king of the earth. They think that they are highly ambitious, highly powerful, highly profitable. You know, they have an incredible amount of power. They think that nothing can take that away from them. I mean, that's an incredible amount of confidence. It could be a massive amount of arrogance, but it could also be just an incredible amount. You watch me every day, Vivian. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. I love that. I love people who watch me every day because I basically record videos every day. I just upload them in different days. So thank you. Thank you. All my work is not in vain. Let's see. This person also thinks about themselves like they're not going, like they're very determined. They think that maybe Aquarius cut them off and Aquarius told them, no, we're not going to deal with each other anymore. We're not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore because you don't give me what I give you. But this person is like, nah, that's not it. That's not the end. Thank you so much, Vivian. You are the sweetest thing in the land. Thank you. Really and truly. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and start doing the cards for the people that are in the chat. Okay. Since Vivian's at work, I'm gonna read a card for Vivian first. So just in case she has to go quickly, because we don't want to get her in trouble. But let's see. What can we tell Vivian? What do we need to tell Vivian? What do we need to tell Vivian? Cards, universe, God. What do we need to tell Vivian? What do we need to tell Vivian? King of Cups. 8 of Wands reversed. Okay. So, King of Cups, 8 of Wands reversed. There's some kind of loving father that's not talking. That's not talking. You're not talking to him. He's not talking to you. What about him? Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles reversed and the 8 of Cups reversed. There's some loving father that I don't know. This Eight of Pentacles, that's work. So I don't know if it's like saying like he got a job or if he works with you. But it looks like he got a job. It actually looks like he got a job and he's not quite doing exactly the kind of making the kind of money that he wants to make. But I mean, it really does look like he kind of regrets walking away from you. There's no communication, but he does love you. And he is working. He's not finished yet. Avery Brown, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're here, and thank you for subscribing and welcome. Welcome, welcome. Right now, I'm just kind of reading for everybody in the chat. I started with Vivian because she's at work. I'm going to go to in order of who joined the live. So we'll go to Devaya because Devaya was the first one here. And then we'll go to Deborah, and then I will read a card for you too, Avery. Okay? So, what do I need to tell Devaya? What do I need to tell Devaya? What do I need to tell Devaya? Cards, universe, God. What do I need to tell Devaya? Temperance and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Nice. I dig that. I like that. Temperance. So a lot of fire energy because also with the Ace of Wands. Some kind of action. What's behind this? Okay, Four of Cups reversed. So it's let me get more cards. I want to see what this temperance is about. I kept seeing this on the shuffle. Ace of Pentacles, okay? Ace of Pentacles, brand new opportunities, a brand new world opening up. And strength, divine strength, okay? Devaya, divine strength, connected with God, graceful strength, not pushy, not forceful. Okay, so you need to take this action. Whatever the action that you're wondering if you should be taking, maybe possibly the action that you're building up the confidence and the courage to take. It looks like it has something to do with absolutely changing your world, definitely changing your coins, turning a situation that was very turbulent into very smooth sailing waters for yourself. And the universe and the divine God is going to be with you during this whole time. So that's really exciting, Devaya. That's very exciting. Do it. Just do it. Okay. Ah, Vivian, you're welcome. Okay. That's so sweet of you. Okay. You're welcome, Devaya. Okay, now let's see. What do we need to tell Deborah Harris? What do we need to tell Deborah Harris? What do we need to tell Deborah Harris? Universe, God, cards. What do we need to tell Deborah Harris today? What do we need to tell Deborah Harris? Ace of Swords. Okay. And the Knight of Swords. Okay, Deborah Harris. So either you're communicating a message really fast or messages are being communicated to you really fast. But I can tell you right now, they are the absolute truth. They're going to absolutely change your whole world. And if it's you and not a person communicating to you, you need to say this message. You need to speak the truth. You need to be as fast, as blunt, as honest as possible. Okay? Because that's what you need to do. Okay? It's coming from like your independence. You want your independence. Okay. This is behind the Knight of Swords. I really think that You just need to be making it absolutely known that you care about yourself first, that you're going to take care of yourself first, and exactly how you want to be able to take care of yourself. Not just like, I just want to be able to afford my rent and my bills. No, talk about the hobbies that you have, the things that you love, the things that you want to splurge on, how you want to spoil yourself. Be absolutely honest with how you want to be supporting yourself. Okay? That's what you need to do. That's it. Honesty. Absolute honesty. And communicate it fast. Don't hesitate. Okay, Page of Pentacles. I was still kind of talking about Deborah and the Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay, possibly you could be getting a job. So you may have this opportunity where you can tell people, tell your job what you want, how much money you want. I have been kind of picking up, and when I'm doing my readings for Aquarius, there is this really massive energy of a new job coming for Aquarius very soon, a very new opportunity, an exciting opportunity. But you need to be absolutely brutally honest. Nobody's going to judge you. They're going to listen. Okay. So let's see. Avery is a new subscriber. Avery is a new subscriber. What do we need to tell her? What do we need to tell Avery? What do we need to tell Avery? A new subscriber. Universe, cards, and God. What do we need to tell Avery? What do we need to tell Avery? That kind of popped out, but then it went back in there. That's the Seven of Pentacles reversed, Six of Swords, Ace of Cups. Okay. What do we need to tell Avery? Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. Okay, so there's like some reunion coming up. There's this reunion between either somebody, it's like going back home, going back to safety, going back to somebody that you knew you had a really good time with, possibly you knew when you were a kid. There's absolute like going back home, having a reunion. Okay. And I think you're excited about this. Nine of Swords reversed. Okay. I see this Nine of Cups reversed with this Nine of Swords reversed. Don't let... It's kind of giving me like somebody's a little bit arrogant and somebody's a little bit full of themselves, thinking that possibly like, oh, she's always going to come back. I mean, that's up to you to decipher that kind of energy. Okay. Page of Wands. Page of Wands was kind of sideways with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so going back home, having this reunion, it's very exciting. It's going back to safety. That part is really good. That part is really good. It kind of looks like there's... It kind of gives me like this going back to safety. This thing is going to possibly come in between you and finding a new job. I don't know if it's going to cut off your options, if it's going to give you less options than what you have currently. Maybe just keep that in mind, you know, just keep that in mind. Make sure that whoever you're going back to, that they appreciate you, and make sure that you're not cutting opportunities off for yourself in order to go back and feel this kind of like comforting feeling that is almost like going back, like fulfilling a homesick feeling. Okay. Now, what else are we going to ask for Aquarius? What else are we going to ask for Aquarius? We did already ask who is thinking about Aquarius. And we know who is thinking about Aquarius. It's the person that Aquarius cut off. Who is coming towards Aquarius? That's good. We could also do like a release, a retain and release kind of question. I think that that would be pretty interesting also. Let's do that one. Let's do that one first. Let's do release and retain. So what should Aquarius release? What should Aquarius retain? Let's ask that question. 2 cards. What should Aquarius release? What should Aquarius retain? Okay. For Aquarius. Aquarius, what should Aquarius release? What should Aquarius release? Okay. Aquarius should release this right here. 7 of Cups reversed. I love that. This is like, this is releasing the energy of, I have to narrow all of my dreams down to one thing. I can't afford to be so flamboyantly excited and dreamy and fantastical in my dreams. I can't achieve all of my dreams or my goals. There's no way it's going to happen. That kind of thought. That kind of thought needs to be released. Okay. You're welcome, Avery. You're welcome. But yeah, we need to let go of this. This is cutting Aquarius's dreams off. This is like saying that's doubt. That's doubt in your own capabilities. That's doubt in your own strength. That's doubting yourself. Everything that we experience in this world, we've thought about in our mind before. I guarantee you, if you take a look at your life and try to analyze your thoughts from the past, you will notice you are doing a lot of the things that you thought that you wanted to do or thought of yourself doing. So stop cutting your dreams off. Stop that. Stop cutting your dreams off. Okay. That's what Aquarius is releasing. I don't think I can do that kind of energy. No. Now, let's see. Let's just shuffle again. What are we going to retain? What does Aquarius need to retain? What does Aquarius need to retain? When you say no, you mean it. You don't go back on it. That's absolutely amazing. So that's the Death card upright. And here, right here, something that's ending, thinking about bringing something back that you've already ended, going like, maybe I could just, kind of like keep it here. I can keep it like, keep an eye on this situation, keep an eye on this person. I can have them in my life, but maybe just not as much as I had them in my life previously. Maybe I shouldn't have cut that off. No. You made the decision, stick with it. Okay. That's what you need to retain. Cut it off. No second guessing. I love that. If you ended it, stick with that energy. No matter how much the person or the situation makes themselves seem like tempting or inviting after, say no and mean it. Okay. Let's see. What else can we ask about Aquarius? Oh, yeah. There's a full moon coming up. There's a harvest moon. Jupiter Jazz. Hi. How are you? Welcome. Welcome in. We can get a card for Jupiter Jazz. That's going to be fun. That's what we can do. Card for Jupiter Jazz. We are having a really lazy Wednesday morning. I really do think that this is the best time for the live because, the most people are in here right now. And I really like doing this right here on my little couch instead of that table. You're welcome. You're welcome. I like being comfortable. In my head, I'm saying Jupiter Jazz. Grace is like trying to attack her brother and he's just trying to sleep. Why are you being mean to your brother, Grace? Grace. Hattie's jumped down. She's woken up. Hattie's like at regulator. She's like, what is going on in here? Grace is being mean to Hudson. Grace is being mean to Hudson, Hattie Beans. Why are you being mean, Grace? She's not usually mean. That's why it's kind of like shocking. Every now and then, though, she is a cat. Okay. You've been heavy lately, Jupiter? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The planets have been doing lots of things. Very much the planets have been doing lots of things. What do we need to tell Jupiter Jazz? What do we need to tell Jupiter Jazz? What do we need to tell Jupiter Jazz? Hi, honey. I love you. Oh, I love you. Hi. Ask the universe and God and the cards. What do we need to tell Jupiter Jazz? King of Pentacles reversed and the Empress. Okay, King of Pentacles reversed. The Empress is right there. Hanged Man. Okay, so I don't know. Did you let go of a job? Did you let go of a human being, a masculine energy, because he was telling you that he had a lot of money, but he actually really didn't? Maybe he was pretty flaky when it came to money, when it came to starting projects with himself or for himself. The Hanged Man and the Empress. That's just telling me that you're going to be coming to this realization that obviously you are the Empress. I don't know. Is it possible that you're pregnant? It's a possibility. The Empress is pregnant. Oh, okay. So the Empress just fell out again. So maybe that's why you're feeling heavy, because you've got another person inside of you. It's a possibility. Okay. If not, possibly you're feeling heavy because, again, I feel like you've had to cut off this King of Pentacles energy. Because it was not exactly what it claimed to be. And that's okay. I mean, that's not okay, but it's good to cut that off. Also, the Hanged Man, there's this changing of your perspective. Something is happening where it's changing your perspective and you're seeing exactly what the situation is. The important thing to know is that you are the Empress. You are in this Empress energy right now, which is absolute abundance. She doesn't worry. She doesn't think about how people are going to get the things to her that she needs. She doesn't think about how she is going to get what she needs. She's just confident. She's just exuding absolute abundance in life. And everybody's just like, they're just compelled to help her, to bring her what she needs. Okay? And then we have the Three of Wands right here. There's going to be some people who are going to be showing up that are going to be helping you. They're going to be showing up. They're going to help you achieve your dreams. You're not really going to expect them. And they're going to, I see the Five of Cups. That's why I kind of made that face, which is grieving. Something grieving. That's like 3 things have been lost. But you're going to meet, there's going to be some people who are going to come along the way. They're going to help you move past this. They're going to help you move past, and well, not move past just the grief, but move through it so that you can accept it, so that you can heal it, and so then it won't come back and haunt you later. Okay. So that is for Jupiter Jazz. What is coming that Aquarius is not expecting? What is coming that Aquarius is not expecting? What is coming that Aquarius is not expecting? Two of Cups, Three of Wands, Two of Cups, Three of Wands. It fell face down. Whenever cards fall face down, to me, that's like something that Aquarius or whoever the reading is for, it's like you're not aware of it. It's going to be kind of a surprise. Three of Wands, okay, and the Two of Cups. So moving out, going out with two like-minded people, trying to start a plan. It's not like really going out and having a party. It's not the Three of Cups. It's the Three of Wands. Putting together creative ideas and moving forward on some kind of a joint venture. But then coming across this Two of Cups card, that's pretty interesting. That's like meeting somebody that, instant chemistry. Meeting someone that's you just can't stop talking to. You kind of forget everybody else is around when you meet this person. Tell me more about this. Yeah. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune reversed, Judgment reversed, and the Nine of Swords reversed with the Five of Cups. I kind of feel like possibly Jupiter, maybe your energy's still in here. And that's okay. That's okay. It's good. It's just going to be very good. This is going to be this is a person that you're going to be meeting that is going to be absolutely helping you to deal with the grief, deal with what you've lost, deal with lost opportunities, deal with bad news and people unable to make up their mind, instability as far as decision making goes. Also, they're going to be helping you get rid of these nightmares, like turning anxieties up at night, nightmares, not being able to rest. It's very exhausting. It's mentally exhausting. You're going to meet someone who's going to help you turn all that around. Like, they're going to be so interesting. You're going to be so interested in them, where you're actually going to have an incredible amount of things in common. It's going to help you get through. It's going to help you get through all of this grief, this sadness. So, let's see. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. So, right here, Hanged Man reversed, the Star with the Page of Cups reversed. Okay, and the Fool. Okay, so Aquarius is most definitely starting something new. Okay, the Fool right here. New opportunities, a brand new chapter, a brand new cycle in life, because cycles, cycles don't just end with the beginning. Like, they don't just end with the beginning. That's not how I meant it to come out. You don't just complete a cycle and then just like you're done with cycles in life. The only time that happens is when you die. So, you could be 78, 88, starting a new cycle. You could be 98, starting a new cycle in life. Okay. Yes, Deborah. Aw. I'm sorry, Jupiter Jazz. I'm sorry. I do know that it's working out in something I do know it's working out in something so much bigger and for good in the bigger picture for everybody. There is a silver lining, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And helpers are coming. And you are correct, Deborah. The full moon on the 7th of October. I recorded a video on the harvest moon yesterday. I haven't even uploaded it. I'll upload it today. But so many exciting things are coming for Aquarius. So many exciting things. Like the harvest moon means a harvest, you know, gathering up all of the abundance, everything that has grown, everything that you've worked so hard for the entire year. It's time to reap the benefits, harvest them. So that's definitely coming for Aquarius. Okay. But also Hanged Man reversed with the Star and then the Page of Cups reversed. Okay, I feel like I know I say this a lot, and I think it a lot for myself. I think it a lot for other people. I say it a lot at work because I deal with everybody kind of on their worst day. When I'm at work, it's not usually people's best day in life. You know, it's usually their worst day of their life. And when we have those worst days, those bad experiences, when things we do are not successful, when we fail to accomplish a goal, we can become very stuck in that frame of mind of how we see ourselves. We can see ourselves as incapable. We can see ourselves with a lower self-esteem, and like we made massive mistakes. How could we even become somebody, you know, who is absolutely successful? How could we become an inspiration? How could we lead others? How could we inspire others? There's a need for Aquarius to change their perspective. There is a need for Aquarius to absolutely go find some monkey bars and hang upside down and look at the world. You know, like change Aquarius's perspective and then apologize to yourself for not seeing it sooner. Because these cards are telling me that Aquarius is trying to start something new, but Aquarius is trying to start something new without absolutely honoring that they are the star. They are the star, okay? Even if you have not been successful with your goals, with your achievements, with your movements, with your intentions in the past, you're going to be. Like in the video that I recorded yesterday, this thing that's coming for Aquarius is written in the stars. Like it's not just like, oh, it just didn't work out for you this time, or oh, you just kind of, you know, made one little mistake in that interview this time. No, it didn't work out on purpose up until now, because it's like written in the stars that it should start happening now. This is its time. Everything has a time. Everything has a time. Everything has a place. All of life has a time and a place. I didn't know that until I moved to Arizona. Because when I lived in Texas, everything is open 24/7. The lights are always on. There's always somebody making burgers. There's always a grocery store you can go to. And it's basically always summer, you know? And then I moved here, and things close at like 8:00 at night, 9:00 at night. They are not open sometimes on Sundays. Winter happens here, fall happens here, summer happens here. It's only for a short amount of time, and everybody works through the hard times of the year, the fall and the cold and all of that. Everybody freezes, and they stay hopeful, because we can't wait to get to spring, and we can't wait to get to the beautiful summers that we get to have. Everything has a time, okay? Everything has a time, everything has a place. Aquarius, this thing that's about to be happening for you, this new adventure that you're starting for yourself, for your whole life, for everybody else around you, because obviously Aquarius is the humanitarian of the zodiac, and stars, everybody looks at the stars. Okay? So even if you are doing this just for yourself, everybody's watching you because you're a star. Okay? Everybody's watching you. Everybody's going to be seeing you do this. Do something to change your perspective so you can see yourself for the star that you are, the badass that you are, the inspiration that you radiate out to everyone else. You have been through hell and back so many times, so you can show other people how to get through hell as well. Okay. And it's coming up. It's absolutely coming up within this next week. Okay. But Aquarius, it's kind of like you're still kind of not believing it about yourself. You're still kind of not believing that you are the star. And that probably comes from a lot of trauma and a lot of like opportunities that have failed. You know what a winner is? A loser who didn't quit. Okay, so then you're going to also, once you realize how amazing you are, do something very nice for yourself. Do something absolutely beautiful for yourself. Honor yourself. Take a vacation. Do more than just a salt bath or a spa day. You know, curate a healthier menu for your whole next chapter in life. Like, do something really good for yourself. Take care of yourself. Care about yourself. Take care of your health. Take care of your mind. Take care of your heart. Take care of your feet, because your feet are going to carry you everywhere. And when you have thoughts, any thought, honor your thoughts because they're yours. Okay? If they don't align with other people's, it's because you're supposed to be teaching other people new trains and new ways of thinking. You're not supposed to be trying to be like in line with everybody else and making sense to everybody else. The stars are way up in the sky. They're not like down with everybody. You know what I mean? Do I make any sense? Yes, we are at our best when we're helping the collective, and we absolutely are helping the collective. We absolutely are helping the collective. Now, I don't know, when you said Jupiter Jazz, when you said you're still grieving Charlie, I immediately thought Charlie Kirk. Now, you could actually know somebody named Charlie, and I apologize if I am thinking of the wrong one, but the Charlie Kirk, that whole situation has absolutely, like, that day affected me in such a way as nothing else has affected me in a very long time. And that day, I literally felt an energy shift of, this is reality. Things are becoming real. The things that we've been talking about, the things that we promote, the qualities and characteristics in life that we promote, the good parts, God, Jesus, church, being a good person. Our whole world got so confused and in a darkness, in my opinion, for 4 years before the president that we have now. I mean, London is still in a darkness. You know, the UK is still in a darkness. But the day that he died, I absolutely 100% felt a change in the trajectory. Like, oh, the spiritual war, it's like, it's on. It's palpable. So, yes. So it's absolutely palpable. That is a fantastic word for how it is. But I do know that he would not want us to cry. He would want us to go out and tell people, like, go to church. He would want us to start talking about the Bible to other people, debating, getting people engaged. And that's what's happening. That is what's happening. People are absolutely getting engaged. like the young people as well. The young people. Because, like, you know, I'm 44. I still matter. I obviously absolutely matter. But it also matters that we communicate with the young people, you know, because they're going to be kind of in charge whenever I'm old. And their lives depend on the message that we communicate today. And I know a lot of people, I'm in Arizona, so his family lives here in this state. So I don't know if it's just because of the state. I don't think it's just because of the state. I think people all around the world and all around the United States and every single state were affected by Charlie Kirk. I really do. And we just have to keep spreading his message, which is the Lord's message. And we just keep being strong, and we keep talking about it. Because that's what Charlie Kirk would do. We learn more. We educate more. But it also revealed, so this is another one of the like silver linings. It revealed who is like on your team and who is not. More than any other instance in politics, in the world, in United States history or the world history, that moment revealed like who the demons are. Absolutely, that moment revealed who the demons are. And also who is not. So, yeah, it became real. It became real for everybody. In my opinion, it became real for everybody. And it's going to be up to us, the Aquarians of the world, to really come out and show everybody that we can change. We can change our minds. We can make mistakes and we can go back from them. You know, one mistake does not mean you're screwed for the rest of your life. No, it does not. No, it does not. I love that, Jupiter Jazz. And I agree with you. I agree with you. My neighbor just made the weirdest sound. She sounded like a donkey. I agree with you. I agree with you. I guess I use this platform to try to spread a good message. I have actually been thinking of starting a whole different channel. Well, I haven't been thinking about it. I've been talking about it with my friend Hannah because she is Jewish, and I love learning about like the Torah and the Hebrew religion. And I was thinking possibly, well, I've been talking to her about doing kind of like a podcast channel together where we're talk about world events and what's going on currently. And then also like I could tell her, you know, like this is what the Bible says. She could be, okay, well, this is what the Torah says. And it could be kind of a learning experience. A learning experience. And she is excited to do it. She says she wants to, which is very exciting for me. You know, she's 24. I'm 44. She's 24. And I think that it would be an amazing perspective to see people communicate without I'm right, you're wrong, I'm right, you're wrong kind of energy, because that divide and that energy is like the darkness, in my opinion. Whenever someone thinks they're right and the other person is wrong, I mean, I guess unless you want to say, I know that Jesus is the light and Satan is the dark. I'm not gonna falter or discuss that because that's absolute. That is it. But so many aspects of Revelation have been playing out recently, and it's it's scary. It's scary to a lot of people. For me, I think it's exciting because I'm so excited that I believe that I could see Jesus come back in my lifetime. I love that. The world needs Jesus. The world needs Jesus. Absolutely. Thank you, Jupiter Jazz. Okay. I'm gonna have to. We will do this. We will do this. She's doing another podcast. She's very busy, but she's also 20 years younger than me, so she has a lot more energy. But yeah, we definitely wanted to do it because I will let her explain her side when we actually make this first video. But I will see her a little bit later today, so maybe we'll just make a video real quick. But the world does need Jesus. I personally, everybody's talking about 3-Eye Atlas, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's aliens." All these different things, and in my mind, I'm like, I think it could be Jesus. I think it could be Jesus coming back. And why would he not have an amazing spaceship? Why would he not? Of course he could have that. And it's just very exciting. It's very exciting. Okay. Okay, well, I love all of you so much. It was, Deborah. It was. And then the things that people were saying online. I work with a few people who were on the other side, and I knew we had different views, but I could also, I don't want to say sympathize, but I could exist and communicate with them about differences. And it could be like, okay, that's what you believe. Okay, it's not what I believe, but more power to you. But then this situation literally brought so many people out that I had to block them. I no, we can't share energy at all anymore. And I don't know if they're like hardcore, that's exactly how they believe, or if they're just trying to jump on a trend or do what other people are doing that are around them. But I can't muddle myself with that kind of energy any longer. I cannot. So, like I said, it showed you who the demons are. It made the demons show up and show their face. So, but I'm going to end this live. I love you all very much. I did make a post yesterday with a poll of which goddess you would like me to paint on my art. This big canvas that I got. It's massive. So whoever wins. YouTube has like a random comment, and I think a random subscriber generator. So once I get 5,000 subscribers, one lucky subscriber I will mail this painting once it is finished to them. So please go to my channel, go to the community tab and vote, because I'm excited to start painting too. I like painting. Yeah, go and vote on which goddess you would like for me to paint on this painting. And again, Water Child is who suggested that for me, and I think it's an amazing suggestion to help me get subscribers. And yeah, you're exactly right, Jupiter Jazz. Tragedy does bring clarity. Yeah, it does. It's kind of, it's sad that it has to be that way, but it is that way. Thank you. Thank you very much. I love everyone else here too. And I will be uploading more videos and recording more videos. And I will definitely, once I talk to Hannah, I will let you know a little bit, give you an update on our channel that we're going to do. I think we were talking about, it's going to have a pretty cool name. I don't want to say it yet until we actually do it. Okay. I love you all, and I love that you all love each other too. And we're all a big community here of acceptance and love. And also renewal. Renewal. Okay. I will see y'all. I will see y'all. I love you.